There's a cabin up there too.
We just started hiking up the road to the mine here. I'm fat and old, so I'm already out of breath. It'll be all right though. Walk through this little gully. Son noticed this one. Oh, stacked rock wall. Probably the original mine road. The picture showed a big head frame and everything up here, so hoping that it's really, really pretty. We'll find out. Well, we're a pretty fair ways into the hike there. Trying to get up to that Lost Horse Mine. Look at that view. That is an absolute great view. Epic looking country. On the other side of that hill, there was a whole lot more foliage. I'll show that on our way back down, but we're gonna keep hiking. I don't know if you guys can make it out way up on that hill. The head frame's still there, or at least the ore bin. It's a little ways for us still. It's a decent hike, not too bad. Calmed down a little bit right here. It was real rocky over there. We'll bring you back when we get up there. Right up there, you see the big head frame. They got it fenced off. We're going up to it, obviously. We're coming down the mountain here. Oh, there's the old front end from a truck. Probably 20s, I'd guess. I was explaining to my son that right down here in the wash is where you would look for the artifacts, things just like that. Guarantee you that whole hill's covered. I'm not sure if you're allowed to metal detect in here, but it'd be a good place. Waste rock pile. Then there's supposed to be good ore up there. You can see the mine tailings up there. They're really, really fine. That's processed material that they've done. That's why it's all fine. The waste rock is just the rock that has no value to them, so they throw it to the side. There's still going to be some little pieces of valuable ore in there, but not enough for them. And then the tailings pile is really, really fine because they've processed it and gathered all the ores. A lot of times that's going to hold your chemicals and things that you don't really want to be playing with. Lots and lots of pretty float around here. So we're gonna head up there. We'll bring you back. Look at all those tailings. It's pretty cool. And this is the Lost Horse Mine in Joshua Valley, or Joshua National Forest. Joshua Tree National Forest, sorry. See the big old winch cables up there? There's a winch drum up there. That dude's standing on. I don't really want to film him. Blocks there. Look at all that. They got it in arrested decay, so they do add new wood when a piece needs to be replaced. Coming down here. That's cool. There's their little power plant. Probably their fuel tank. A couple 100 gallons of diesel, I'd imagine. All right, sorry about that. My battery died. There's the fuel tank. Miscellaneous debris here. Here's their old power source. Old school diesel engine. Pretty neat. It ran belts and all that weird stuff they had going. Here's a little hit and miss engine. Also would have powered stuff. Look at that stamp mill. How many stamp is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a 10 stamp mill. Oh, that's amazing. Very, very cool seeing all this stuff. I wish it wasn't through chain link. Still cool to see. 10 stamp mill. You got your various mill structures here, you know, settling ponds, lots of winch cable all over the place, settling tanks / chemical tanks. Neat little stuff the miners built to make their operation work. Getting down here, you see the little ore bins that they feed the stamp mill with. Just imagine if this much is still here, how much has been taken. Really, really cool setup. Vendetta, if you see this, I'm sure this is something you want to see. Be a great hike for the family. Working our way back up here. There's all kinds of miners debris down there, cables, pipes. More settling tanks. This one had a pipe going through it, so it might have been a water tank. Could have been settling too, who knows. All kinds of debris. Really cool. Look at it back from the top. Some of those timbers are huge. 12 inches wide. 20 inches on the other way. Let's get up here to this little winch. And by little, I mean huge. All right, here was their winch. Looks like their brake shoe was just old and wooden. But it had a big cable on it. They were wooden brake shoes. Could have had a steel band. Pretty cool. Would have had a motor back here somewhere. It was part of it. I'm not sure if that collard unit down there is the shaft that went down or what. But it's a 2-mile hike to get in here. Not real bad to do. It's just miles and up and down. Another little tank they used for something. No clue. Got some more over here. Oh, that's a big one. That thing's, when it wasn't filled in, that was probably 20 feet deep. At least 12, 15 showing right there. Could have been their water, maybe. I don't really know. There's trails over here. I'm sure any portal or adit would have been plugged up, sealed up, gated off, no way to get into any of them. We brought a couple lights just in case, but I see no need for them. That pipe right there goes all the way down the mountain, up over a mountain and down to something else. Not sure where. Lost Horse Mine and Joshua Tree National Forest. Good hike. Good scenery. Some of these groups are just doing it for the hike. They're not even coming for the mine. I still think that winch drum is cool. So we're gonna poke around here a little longer, make sure it's fully explored, and we'll get back with you. So here's a little closer look at the settling tank. There's 3 of them here. There's cable all over the place, miners debris, rail. That's cool, I'm going to look at the rail. This darker stuff is supposed to be the good ore. I've been told you're looking at this black stuff with all the quartz built into it is where the ore is, especially if you can find the stuff with the quartz stripes. But the darker stuff was supposed to be the ore for this mine from what I'm told. Various different debris. I do want to see the rail. That is cool. So we're still poking around here. Lots of winch cable. That thing had to be deep. I didn't find the exact opening. They got that closed off pretty good. but lots of tailings piles. So they moved a lot of material out here for that much, for a 10 stamp mill, and to only have that little tailings pile. They took a lot out of here. Rugged miners. So we'll bring it back with a look as we're walking out, but that was the goal for the day. It was worth it too. Here's a little rock house, I'm gonna call it. A little stacked rock structure right here. Could have been a little miner's house. Every day after work, he stacked himself up some rocks and created a little room. I don't really see a doorway though. Look at the amount of time that went into stacking all those. A little concrete structure right there. A couple little test holes over there. Here to look at the mine. It's got workings, I wish they were bigger. Everything's closed up, we can't get in there. A few other people enjoying the forest here. So that's it for the Lost Horse Mine. We'll probably bring you back when we're on the road. Kid pointed out a little hose bib pipe thing. So another stacked rock structure right there. Base of a house or something. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. So we're walking out from the Lost Horse Mine. We're just past that epic view I filmed. We walked right past this thing. We didn't notice it. We're walking back this way. We're like, oh, look at that. Kind of looked like a little road going in here, a little trail at least. We got us a stack rock house. You know that's old. Look at all that. They just kept throwing rock on here. I don't know, I would imagine back in the day they were using some mud or something as a grout. Try and get the breezes out. I know, I sure in the heck would. Some of those rocks, they look good. So yeah. Pretty cool. We were just walking back to our truck and we noticed a house in the middle of nowhere. There's a couple of prospects over on the next hill over, but it's off trail and there ain't nothing worth looking at there for us. A lot of quartz on that rock. That looks good. Interesting. We'll bring you back. This is a view over the next little rise there. We're getting back into the little more vegetation. About halfway back to the car. Probably bring you back one or two more times and we'll call it a day. Real neat hike. People are out here enjoying the day. It's awesome. You can see the little vegetation line where it just stops right there. There's a lot of signs this place burned fairly recently, but this part burned too. But right there, it's just a line. So that burned worse or something. It's not a bad walk to the Lost Horse Mine. It takes a minute though. Ballpark 2 miles. Lots of neat stuff to see. All right, everybody, this is where I'm going to end the Lost Horse Mine video. I'm going to go over everything here so you guys can pause and read it if you would like. After I do this, I personally am going to read it. So we did this hike, we started there. The mine's over there. So there's a whole additional 4-mile loop you can do, but that's for hikers. And that's a better photo of the head frame, but it's still a newer photo. You can see the chain link fence right here. That's about what it looks like right now. I wish it would have been a 50-year-old photo or something. Tin Stamp Mill, pretty neat place to go. If you guys watched it, thanks. If you guys want to go, do it. It's a pretty decent hike. Oh. Thanks for watching, everybody.